Hey, what's going on YouTube? Marine X back at it again. The deals are back. We're still talking these deals. We're always going through deals. And listen, a lot of times I keep telling you guys it is prudent to be a channel member because they see this stuff before everyone else. Some of these are time sensitive. Some of this stuff runs out quick. Some of this stuff I have no control over because at the end of the day, some algorithms be algorithm. Okay, so when people start clicking on these links and the prices start going up, I can't control any of that stuff. Let's start off with TS Prof. TS Prof is my knife sharpener of choice. Now I'm about to try out this service where you send them in some knives, they sharpen your knives for you, and we just see how that experience goes, testing out as a possible channel sponsor. But until then, I either send my knives back to the original manufacturer for their, their lifetime sharpening services such as Benchmade and stuff like that, or I use my TS Prof Pioneer. Well, TS Prof is celebrating the opening of a brand new warehouse in the United States. It's a big thing for them. They're opening up a warehouse in Nashville, Tennessee. So they're based out of Russia, but they're absolutely trying to expand here in the States, which makes a lot of sense for them. And so with that being said, they're having a 10% off sale on a whole lot of items, especially stuff that's in their current warehouse as they get ready to move over. So as I talked about earlier, I have the TS Prof Pioneer sharpening station. I don't have the steel stand. That would be a nice little grab right here. So normally $438, that would be $395, 10% savings, $43 savings. That's pretty good. The thing I like about the TS Prof sharpening systems is that, yes, you can use their specific stones. You can use theirs, right? But you can also use any stone. They have a universal holder. So you can use flat edge stones that are 10 millimeters to 160 millimeters long. That's super versatile. You don't have to buy any adapter, just like some of their competitors, Work Sharp, etc., etc. And I think that makes life a lot easier. Getting it with the stand makes it better. I have to clamp mine down. Actually, I just zip mine in with the screw into my workbench. But if you don't want to do that, this is probably the way to go. But you know what? You don't have to get an entire sharpening system. If you already have a couple of components, get yourself an angle finder, something like that. Any small things that makes your experience that much better, I would definitely recommend getting on this sale. They rarely have sales. Here's your opportunity to grab one. Speaking of opportunities to grab stuff, Home in Hadfield, they have been killing the game. They just came out, 3 years ago? They're doing millions of dollars of revenue a year. Very small company. And that's because they treat their loyals good by doing stuff like this. $33 on the Watch Deck Pro. The Watch Deck Pro holds 4 of your watches on the top. You can put some stuff in the very the bottom down there as well. This is normally $110, $33. Mind you, it's only for the cherry wood. I think they have an overstock on cherry wood. If you click on oak or black or walnut, it go back to the regular price. Cherry wood only. It looks good to me. $33. Snag that up. Oh, and by the way, did I mention that you also can use the code MarineX and get 10% off the already good sale price? Don't tell anybody I told you that. So instead of $33, you get an additional, $33 off or something like that. Math for Marines, whatever the case may be. That's a good deal. Now you're getting that thing for basically sub $30. Display your stuff. You're good to go. Axwell wallet. Okay, so I moved away from Axwell for a while. I've switched over to my daily carry code solution here when it comes to actually storing my wallet solutions, but I do miss my Axwell. I like the aesthetics of it. I like the fact I can change out the plates. They're having their 4th of July sale. Listen, this video is coming up before the 4th of July. I might do another one for the 4th of July sale because the sales are a-coming. They are a-coming. I can feel them in my bones. So they got buy one, get one 40% off. Good deal. Or just buy one and get 23% off. That's a pretty good deal. Oh, by the way, use code MarineX and get an additional 10% off. So instead of spending $69, you get like another $6.90 off. That's a real good deal. My favorite color out of all these happens to be the army green, and it's $59. That's the one I would go with personally. I think that thing looks fantastic. Great solutions, and a percentage of their revenue goes towards veterans organizations. They have a lifetime guarantee, 50-day return window, meaning if you don't like it after 50 days, you begin to scratch it all up. They do not care. They will take it back. They've grown on me. They've grown on me, especially because Ridge wallet prices are out of this world. So it makes it a lot easier for them to grow on me very, very easily. Here's your chance to own an OTF knife. Okay, I've mentioned this before. I talked about Viper knives a couple of weeks ago. Here's your chance. You're OTF knife out the front knife curious. Boker Plus, they're about to be discontinued. Boker's not making these anymore. These were Chinese-made Bokers. They're using D2 steel. Original prices were $89. Okay, well, here's your chance. $54.99. Multiple colors. When they're gone, they are gone. So you want to snatch these up as soon as you can. If it were I probably would be a little bit bold and get the purple. Let's see, is the purple still available? There you go. I probably would get the purple. Kind of like the way that looks. Here's your chance to see if you're either going to like carrying an OTF and all that good stuff. It's a black stone wash drop point blade D2. There you go. Make it happen. VOD Steed. VOD Steed is having a sale up to 20% off specific items. So they have everything here is up to 20% off. Everything is at least 10% off. So you know you're going to get a pretty good savings. This is cheaper than their Amazon pricing currently. The one that draws my attention is the raccoon, specifically the one that's almost like a stormtrooper. Now they just came out with the raccoon cub, which is the small version of this. It's a crossbar lock. I'm hoping that they drop the raccoon cub in a button lock. We'll see if that happens. But in the meantime, here you go. You got the raccoon crossbar lock. This is rocking the 14C28 and Scandi steel for your boys. If you throw that in the cart, it's an auto discount. It's going to be 10% off. $59 is already a great price for this knife. This is just a really good knife. So you get an additional 10% off. That's really, really great. You also get a free item, a free VOD Steed second anniversary item. So when you throw it in the cart, it's automatically going to let you claim that. What is the item? Hold on, let me see. It's the second anniversary morale patch. There you go. For all you RE bulls. And look at the discount. You see the discount auto applied there in the cart. There you go. Now Esker. Esker is having this sale. This sale is interesting because $67 on these great wallets. Now I will say my favorite out of their wallets are the ones that are made of leather. I don't really understand why the Esker wallet and Esker card holder are the same price. I guess the card holder holds more cards and the wallet only holds less cards. I like the wallet because it's leather. That's just me. I like the way the leather looks. That's this first one right here. But they got this new product, the Finder card, Apple Find My card. I have took a shit all over their original Finder card, which was the Chipio card. It only worked with the Chipio app. It was you had to recharge it in the sun. It drove me so crazy. They drove me third party. I ended up going to Amazon and getting a brand I've never even heard of just to be able to find my wallet without any nonsense. Well, they've updated it. They've heard our complaints. Now you can get this thing $49. That's a good price for a new release, but it comes with a charger. Like, look at this. Finally, you can just throw it on a charger. One charge lasts 6 months. Thank you. Finally, you guys, listen, we do appreciate that. But if you're not interested in that, you can also just grab yourself. It's a lot of different stuff that's going on with this 4th of July sale. So check this thing out. Grab something that you might see fit. Of course, I like to talk about prep stuff as well. Bug out bags, survival bags, blackout bags, get home bags, but also a little bit of hazmat type stuff, decon kits, and gas masks. Everyone in my house except for my 2-year-old and my 1-year-old. Those are the next ones on the list. And I just so happened to notice that Mira Safety is having a 20% off the entire website sale. Use code FREEDOM 2024, 20% off your entire order on their website. Here's your chance. Now listen, SHTF is stuff that I think about. It could be a chemical attack. It could be some tear gas. It can be a lot of different stuff. I think about this stuff. To own a gas mask, have canisters. If you already own a gas mask and your canisters are expired, here's your chance to buy some more filters or canisters. And this is where I would go for that type of stuff. They also sell pre-kits. They sell body armor, all sorts of stuff. Smoking good deal on that type of stuff. To get 20% off, I would take advantage of that as soon as possible. Speaking of the survival and prep type stuff, you got 2 hours and 33 minutes from the filming of this video to grab this Lis Matic Compass. 20% off additional will be applied to your order. So first off, it's already at a lightning deal for $15.99. Then there's a clickable coupon that gets you an additional 20% off. That's a good deal. 23% claim, normally $19.99. It's a pretty good savings. Add this to your survival kits. Put one in your vehicle. Put one of your one-day kits, whatever. If you do a lot of rucking, hiking, day trips, whatever, make sure that you have something in here. This has a 360-degree angles, which is really good for shooting azimuth. Learn how to use this type of stuff. It's waterproof and shockproof, designed for rough use. That's why I like these type of compass so much more than a button compass. Time to upgrade. The O Knife O Tactical U1. This is a utility knife similar to some of these companies that start to make utility knives low-key kind of sexy. Now, I believe that this is G10 scales with a carbon fiber overlay, $19.99, 20% off. That's a deal. If you've been thinking about picking this thing up, here's your chance. Yep, exactly. G10 scales, carbon fiber overlay. So it does offer a comfortable grip. It's water resistant. It does have, look, they even have it branded Work Pro. I wonder if Work Pro made this for them because they have a Work Pro branded picture here. But anyway, you twist this to change out the actual blade itself. You're always going to have a sharp blade. You buy these things at any box store. You're good to go, ready to rock and roll. The Hoto 24-in-1 mini bit driver. Now listen, these mini screwdrivers, I caution you when you use these. Okay, normally $29.99. No one pays that. No one pays that. I would imagine that. Yeah, here it is right here. Normally people pay about 25 bucks. $16.99. Great deal. 36% claim. 25 additional percent off with the clickable coupon. Check that out as well. I like using these things for quick tightening. I don't necessarily like to take apart my knives and multi-tools with these things, but I like to keep one of these kits on my desk. I like to keep one of these kits kind of nearby on my workbench. And if I'm wearing a watch that has a bracelet and some of the bracelet starts to come loose with the actual flathead screws on there, if I'm hard using my watch or my knife or my multi-tool and the screws are starting to come loose, boom, quick tightening, you're good to go. But you can also make repairs to cameras, laptops, all sorts of little things, eyeglasses. It's important to have yourself a nice manual precision screwdriver, especially with these very unique type of bits. Like, I guarantee you probably don't have a U21 bit. You probably don't have a Y bit laying around. Actually, it doesn't look like they give you Y bits, but those type of bits are really important if you're going to be taking apart electronics. The Emolant LD70. So the LD, I've jokingly called this the long. Okay, I don't know why only this color is on sale. Okay, they have it in multiple colors, a smorgasbord of colors here, but the black one must be overstocked. It's normally $59. These sell at $59. I rarely see these go on sale. $41.94, ends in 2 hours, 19% claimed. I really love the aesthetics of this flashlight. I love its little brother. I think it's called the BL50. If I'm misquoting that, then pound sand. But this thing is very, very capable. 4,000 max lumens. It can do that for about 15 to 20 seconds before it starts to ramp itself down. IPX8 rated. I think it can go 3 meters underwater for about an hour without getting anything within that battery system. It does have a 203 meter range. It's a floodlight. This is just a really sleek looking flashlight. If you've been trying to get yourself an EDC flashlight, this is the type of flashlight you can put in your pocket, in a pouch, and it just fits you. It doesn't look weird to pull this out at a party or someone's house or for any type of reason to use it. It actually looks pretty cool. And I like the OLED screen. That's one of my favorite parts. Right there at the OLED screen at the end, it lets you know if the flashlight's locked, unlocked, which lumens you're using, 20 lumens, whatever. That's one of the things I like about it as well. Now, the Suin SC13. Suin just sent me a new flashlight. I think I saw Max Level EDC checking out. Shout out to Max Level EDC, always putting out great content. I haven't had a chance to peel that thing open yet, but I saw this. I had the SC13. I gave it to my buddy who's always running his doodle at nighttime. He had no flashlight. I was like, so how do you illuminate a tree line to see if there's a bobcat? How do you know if there's construction on the sidewalk where he lives? There's always something going on because the neighborhood's so new. They're always building something. How do you know there's construction debris on the ground? You might run a nail through your running shoes. I gave him this flashlight. He's been using the shit out of this flashlight. 1300 max lumens for this EDC flashlight. Great to just be able to throw on your hat. You can see here they're doing that type of stuff. It's more powerful than your cell phone. If you don't need it to be as sexy as the Amalent that we just talked about a second ago, spend half the price, $21.99, and you can charge it with USB Type-C. This is IP68 rated, so a little bit less for the rating system, but it's still just fine. You're good to go and all of that good stuff. The Bastion bolt action pin. Oh my God. When I saw this price, I told myself they were hitting it out the park. First off, using some of my Bastion pins, I have it in copper. This is the titanium, and I have it in G10. All these I purchased myself. No, I'm sorry. I purchased these to myself. Bastion sent me the G10. This is one of my favorite writing utensils. When it comes to, if I want a heavy writing utensil, I use the copper. If I want super lightweight, I use the G10. If I want something that just brings me and makes me have a lot of pleasure and it's kind of like right in the middle, I use the titanium. This price is fantastic. $55.88. Normally $170. No one spends that money. Normally you can get this for like $110. That is a tremendous savings. You can get it in different colors for the titanium. You can get it in black titanium. You can get it in like this gray looking titanium. That's a really good price. And then they're doing a buy one, get one 50% off. That will be the benefit of buying on their website. You want to get you one, get yourself get a second one, and you're spending just like in the $20 range. So now you're getting basically two of these pins for less the price of one. That's a really, really good savings. But let's just say you don't want the headache of buying directly from Bastion. Same exact sale on Amazon. They have this. So I bought this thing in 100% titanium in 2021. I also bought it in copper. I don't remember when I bought it in copper, but I didn't spend $55 on it. So it's $55 here on Amazon. And here's the thing, because they're not doing a buy one, get one half off on Amazon, they're trying to sweeten the deal a little bit more for you here on Amazon. So $55.98. Then there's a clickable coupon for 5%. There you go. Then there's a redeemable coupon from the brand, which gets you 10% more. You're going to be spending easily south of $50 on this thing now. Really good savings on it. You're not getting that buy one, get one half, but if you don't want to buy two, here you go. Now you're getting all sorts of savings. This one comes with the fine tip. My recommendation is if you don't like writing fine tip, you can change this out with like Parker refills or whatever, but change it out with a ball, whatever you like to write with. Experiment with that. If you don't EDC pins, this is not for you. Skip past this part. Okay, I'm just talking about my pin heads out there, all that good stuff. Next here is the Kaiser Sheepdog. Listen, Kaiser, I've complained about this on a video recently that Chinese made knives are flooding the market. For good, bad, or indifferent, they're flooding the market. Some of our American made and Taiwanese made and German made knives, Italian made knives can't keep up. Fox, Boker, the Benchmades, Montana Knife Company. It's hard to keep up because these folks are pounding them out, and it's crazy because they can't sell these knives in China. They can make them, but they can't sell them. So they sell them in America. But we cannot deny the quality of the clutch lock. We cannot deny the quality of the Sheepdog. The purple one is the only one on sale. I don't know why, but it doesn't matter because the purple one is my favorite. $77.35, 18% savings. That's a really good price. Snatch this thing up while you can. Aluminum scales, 154 cm blade steel. I have nothing but good things to say about this. I sold mine. I miss it. Okay. I do miss it. I didn't sell this though. I still have my drop bear. The drop bear, it's still on sale. Why is it still on sale? I don't know. If we look down here, it's normally $119. I talked about this, I think a week ago. It dropped down to $83. It's at $83 now. Here's your opportunity to grab yourself the drop bear, which normally when it goes on sale for like $103. $83 is the lowest price I've seen. If you want the aluminum scales, it's $83. If you don't care about aluminum, get it in micarta. So you get the same blade steel, but you get different scales. $76. Yeah, I would probably get it with a coated blade in the micarta. $76. Yeah, that would probably be the way that I go. But you know, it's kind of going to be up to you for whichever ones you see fit. Thank me down below by hitting the like button for coming through with these deals once again. If this is your first time stopping by, hit the subscribe button. I would love to have you part of the battalion. If this is not your first time stopping by, join the Discord. TheMarineX.com/Discord. Link is in the description. Join the Discord. Show me your pocket dumps. Come and hang out with us. All that good stuff. And thank you once again for watching me run my grape. We will speak soon.